Hello, hello. This is Rabbi Shmuel Pollan. I want to welcome you back to the Light Unto the Nations show. We have a book for sale. Got it backwards. All in for God. Go to allinforgod.com to find resolution and peace and tranquility for all your doubts about God and religion and the Bible. And we're speaking about the Bible today because I was just learning the Bible. I'm learning the 12 parts called the Trei Asar. These are certain prophecies that are very short, and they were put together as one called the Trei Asar, the 12 prophecies. And learning Hosea, and we find a verse in Hosea, Hosea in English, that's very, very relevant to Christians. And I've never heard this verse really quoted before, but it's so obvious and so clear that one should not be a Christian because of this verse. The verse says, God refers to the sinners among Israel as Ephraim. I'm not sure how to say that in English, but Ephraim. And it says, Lo ya'asa charein api, lo ya'ashuv l'shachas Ephraim, ki el anechi v'lo ish b'kirbecha kodesh v'lo ya'abar be'ir. That's the Hebrew. We read it in the actual Hebrew, and we have a very good Hebrew translation, which is legitimate and is in line with the oral tradition given at Mount Sinai. And it says, I will not carry out my wrath. I will not recant and destroy Ephraim, for I am God and not a man. Let's repeat that. I am God and not a man. The Holy One is in your midst, and I will not enter a city. So how can legitimately Christians worship Jesus as a God or a part of God when it clearly says in Hosea 11:9, you can look it up, Hosea 11:9 in the Trei Asar, in the 12 parts, that God is not a man. God is obviously much greater than a man. He is infinite. He's infinite, but also able to be finite. So he's even beyond infinity. He's the a being that can be infinite or finite. And this verse alone proves that Christianity is not true. In general, we have in the Bible verses talking about a prophet coming along and trying to change one verse or 1 ounce, one teaching of the Torah. If a prophet comes along, and even if he does miracles, this is in Exodus, even if he does miracles, great miracles, but he tries to change the law in any way, he should be killed. He is absolutely a threat to the entire truth itself. He's a threat to truth itself. He's a threat to the Bible. He's a threat to the foundation of humanity, and therefore he should be killed. So Jesus is disqualified on that note as well, because he tried to change the definition of circumcision to being circumcision of the heart. He also tried to abrogate the difference between Jews and non-Jews. He said, well, what's a Jew? What's a non-Jew? What's the difference? And he tried to make changes to the observance of the Sabbath. He went against the Pharisees and tried to heal someone on the Sabbath when you were not supposed to in that particular case. He made many differences between the truth, the true Bible, and what he said. And since what he said is not in line with the actual Bible, he was deserving of the death penalty. The Jews did not kill Jesus, but he was deserving of the death penalty for being a false prophet. What is the true religion? For non-Jews, it is the 7 Noahide laws. These are laws given to Adam and Noah, and they are the foundation of what keeps a society together, what keeps us all alive and safe, and keeps a society functioning. They are, number 1, do not worship idols. If we all believe different things, somebody is wrong. When we all see the one truth, real truth together, we are united. There is only one God, and that God is purely one. Do not curse God. One can trace every problem in the world back to a lack of respect for God. Number 3, do not take a limb off of a live animal. Care for others more than yourself, including animals. To hurt any being to satisfy your own desires is not only bad, it is the root of all evil. Refrain from sexual immorality. animalistic drives are not here to be indulged, but to be mastered and channeled into pure, happy, and healthy, long-lasting relationships. And that means no boyfriends and girlfriends. You have to be going out with each other in order to get married and have sexual relations within the marriage. Do not steal. Without integrity, no society can function properly, and neither can we. Do not murder. The sages say to destroy a man is to destroy an entire world. And number 7, establish no-hide courts of justice. We may not be ready for no-hide courts of justice just yet, but at least in the U.S., no-hide laws have received some official recognition. See HJ Resolution 104 to designate March 26, 1991 as Education Day, an enrolled bill final as passed by both House and Senate, ENR, to help move your country in the right direction by simply letting them know that this code exists. Tell them that you think that in this crazy world, a return to these basic principles that have lasted through the ages may provide some sanity. And that's exactly what we need. We need sanity. We need the world to be run by what God revealed to us at Mount Sinai. And that was given over to the rabbis. The rabbis should be the one that run the country. They should be the Sanhedrin, the Supreme Court of the Jewish people, and everything should defer back to the rabbis because they have the tradition from Mount Sinai, which is the truth, which is what was revealed, because we only know about God what he has revealed. And the biggest revelation that he made was at Mount Sinai, and he gave the information to Moses, who gave it over to the rabbis of each generation. So the rabbis of each generation should be the ones that actually run the country, and the no-hide laws are the constitution on which the country is run. So everybody should be a no-hide, not a Christian, not a Hindu, not a Muslim, but a no-hide, someone who believes in and zealously follows the 7 no-hide laws. If you follow them, you're called a righteous no-hide, a Hasidei Umas Olam, somebody who goes beyond the letter of the law, and you have a special place in heaven, and you'll have a special place in the world to come, which will take place down here. And may the Messiah come immediately and reveal the true religion to all of humanity, and may we all serve God as one. God bless.